So that side is very, very interesting for me because like it brings back the art to the people. Yeah. I do art since very young age. I grew up on it. My mom's an art teacher actually. My uncle is a photographer, so it's like something I naturally picked up on doing. You know, like always you know, art books were around, and I was like, you know, soak in all the, you know, influence I still have on, you know, on art. For me, it's like a different space of being very much like outside of, you know, function in this society, and it's like, you know, very much different, you know, kind of a escape from, you know, everyday life, where you can like tell stories or express feelings or any information like a really, you know, for me, more natural way, different way. It is more, you know, more comfortable, and it's like a kind of, you know, creating a judgmental free room for myself very much. Creating a space that is very, you know, soft, feminine, to express your fragility. Stuff for me that, as a, you know, queer artist, always kind of missed that for me. So I wanted to create that space for myself, and also like for other people who feel the same way, to kind of, you know, identify in that way. Like back in the day, how I started was like really interested in textures and this elements of repetition. So I made like a lot of cross-hatching or just like simple line work where I can have this moment of excitement like over and over again for like the longest time, like however I want. But what I realized like years after is like, so I made this composition that like really yeah, barely had any space to breathe. You know, it was like you know, back then I was like really horrible state of mental health, where it's like I, you know, couldn't really express myself. It's like being gay like plays a huge role, like being in the closet, not able to talk to anyone. So it was mostly like black and white composition that is just like really just like building a wall on a piece of paper. Like lots of eyes that were like, I had a huge things for like drawing art, like, you know, looking at you, judging at you. And over the years, like I kind of was able like to come out, and so the composition were like more, you know, had more space, they could breathe more. Eventually color came in, and so like I would like, it's like more freeing for myself, and I was like finally able to breathe. And so I got more and more into colors and like different you know, different techniques, but always with the element of like repetition. Like there was always like, you know, having a tiny movement and then distort it, like making it, it's like this tiny movement like making a million times, and there's like the one thing that like keeps going in my art process. So it's like I always was interested in street art, because like it's like the, you know, the last standing purest form of art is accessible for everyone, and where it's like there's no restriction of what it is, but because like public, and there's like no you know, once it's out there, it's like there's no one who can buy it and then like trade it or whatever. So there's like really to me really honest form of making art, and I wanted to make something. So I always wanted to have like a tag, but like writing wasn't really my thing. So I made like this tiny figures. It's like sort of like you own the streets for yourself, and it was very fun. So like the NFT space, which I kind of rambled in, just like street art, like is very accessible for everyone, and no really excluded. There's no such thing as gatekeeping, so that was really interesting for me. It's like very democratic, and there's like no really need, you know, like gallery spaces, and then you have to have a curator, and you get through this creator through like an agent or whatever. So that side is very, very interesting for me, because like it brings back the art to the people.